Shadow of Intent, baby! New single called Feeding the Meatgrinder, featuring the one and only Corpsegrinder of Cannibal Corpse. They also announced a new album called Imperium Delirium, which is coming out June 27th. Dude, I am so stoked for this. Especially last single, Find the Black Flag, was so good. These guys are just so good, man. I'm excited for some death metal, possibly deathcore. Who knows anymore? Who gives a shit? It's gonna be a banger. So I'm gonna shut up. Shadow of Intent, Feeding the Meatgrinder. That's enough chit chat. Oh yeah, this is directed by Norbert of Darko. Looks like the Anna location for Darko. I love Chris's riffs, man. The riffs remind me of stuff from like Melancholy or something. Well, I guess LG too. You just got a certain style. Don't be Shadow of Intent without a Chris Wiseman solo. Or Chris Wiseman. Oh shit. Those vocals are so demonic. Oh, we're getting groovy with this one. Damn. All right. Shadow of Intent, Feeding the Meatgrinder. Let's talk about it. So some things about this song that are already awesome is just it's Shadow of Intent. The riffs, the energy, Ben's disgusting vocals, and how fast he goes too. Corpsegrinder was good too. Honestly, it was hard to really, you could obviously differentiate them, but like they weren't like that substantially different vocally. But his section in the around like the minute, 2 minute mark was actually, you know, it worked. Sonically, this song is just relentlessly heavy. But the biggest takeaway for me is that breakdown, because we don't get too many, like, it feels like that was on a 7 string, how low that was. And ShadowOfIntent usually plays on 6 string, which is something I really like about their music. When most modern metal is like 7 string and 8 string, trying to be as heavy as possible. I like ShadowOfIntent's reliance on a lot of riffs and 6 string stuff. So it was just cool for them to bring the 7 string here, because they don't do it very often. Whether or not it's 6 string on like a G sharp tuning, I don't know, man. But this was still a really, really cool track. The solo hit, the feature was good. The whole song is just super ShadowOfIntent to me. One thing about this song that, you know, I was actually a little bit like, kind of like maybe didn't love as much as I was hoping, was actually the music video. And the music video, although Norbert, the creativity is mind-blowing and the visuals are just so striking. Part of me is also like, oh, this is just looks like a Darko US music video. Also, it kind of reminds me of Lawrence Shore Into the Earth, which, you know, they used him too, but also just like the floating person from the Into the Earth music video. And then also it looked like the location that they filmed Anna in Darko US. And I get the appeal of wanting to work with him, but at the same time, I feel like it doesn't really differentiate the band too much in terms of music video. Although it was cool, I just like, it looked too similar to the other bands in the scene, I guess, like from a visual standpoint. But musically, it's intense, it's heavy. Didn't like blow my mind as much as like Flying the Black Flag. That ending is just ear candy with that riff. You know, it kind of reminds me of like stuff from Reclaimer, where this feels like it's elegy with a little bit of melancholy in it. This feels, yeah, obviously it makes sense to have Corpsegrinder on this, because this was a really death metal-y song until we got to that groove breakdown. So sick track. I'm leaning probably towards like a 7.8 with this one, but that is my thoughts on ShadowOfIntent feeding the Meatgrinder. I'm curious to know what your thoughts are, so comment down below. Spice up my life. Guys, what'd you think about this song? I'd love to know. Also, you got to this point in the video and you haven't clicked off, then I appreciate you, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Feel free to leave a like to the video. But all that, thank you for tuning in. Till next time. Peace.